Good morning vlog. Today is Thursday, October 16th, I think. I have to go run my mom something to her work. And then I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk. And then I need to edit the video from yesterday and do some school. Other than that, I don't think I have anything interesting planned for the day. So day 2 is gonna be a boring vlog, but you guys gotta come with me. Okay, I was gonna go take the dogs for a walk, but I don't know why. I am so tired and I feel so lazy today. I don't know if I said that earlier in the other vlog. I'm making breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna sit down and eat and do school and edit my video from yesterday. I was gonna shape the cake pops today, but I can honestly just do that tomorrow, and it'll be fine. So, also guys, okay, I haven't hooked up my mic at all. I have found out 3 great pieces of news since yesterday. So, yesterday Ryan had sent me an apartment on Zillow, in the area of Texas that we want to move to, and this is by far the nicest apartment I have seen out of all of them, and for like the best price. Like, it's an amazing apartment, and it has a little backyard so that this girl and this girl have like their own little space. And I told him, I was like, I love this apartment. Like, I want this apartment. And I was like, I'll give him a call. Like, I know we're not moving until June, but like, I'll give him a call and see what they have to say. And I called him and I was like, okay, I called the first number and I was like, hey, like, I know it's a little ways out, but do you think you'd have any apartments available in June? She goes, I can only see until December. And I was like, okay. And then a few seconds or a couple minutes later, this other girl called me and was like, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I see we have a missed call from you. Like, I'm so sorry about that. Like, how can I help you? And I was like, well, actually, not a missed call because I just talked to someone on the phone. It wasn't the same girl. But I was like, I just wanted to know if there was, like, any way you knew if you were going to have any apartments available in June. And she was like, oh, like, we can't see out that far. Like, I'm so sorry. We can only see till December. Like, all this kind of stuff. But she was like, because the way that apartment works, you have to give a 3-month notice before you want to move out. And so she was like, in April, I will make sure that like we give you a call to let you know if there's any apartments available that are gonna be available in June. And I will write your email down so that you will be one of the first to find out if there's an apartment available and be like the first to, like, I don't know, get an apartment. And I was like, that is amazing. That's like the best news I have ever heard. And then I know yesterday I talked about reffing. I'm gonna ref rec league. I refed rec league last year, so that's a lot to say. And I went to the middle school because that's where my brother and sister are. I went to the middle school and I was like, hey, like, because I don't need to be CHASA certified. And I was like, hey, who do I talk to about reffing? Like, oh, you have to talk to the athletic director. Like, I'll give you his email. So I emailed him, and this was like 3 weeks ago, probably. Nothing back. And then, like, a week after I had emailed him, I went into my email to like, just check, and it said, like, I forgot what it said, but it was like, no response yet, like, something, I don't know. And I pressed on it, and it sent the whole entire email again, and I was like, that's so embarrassing. But at the same time, it's not, because that just means, like, I'm really trying. But then yesterday, he got back to me, and he was like, hey, like, so sorry, like, I've been busy. I was going to get in contact with you at the beginning of the week. And I was like, yes. And then I just got a call from this one girl for this one job I applied to for caregiving. And she was like, just so you know, like, you're not guaranteed any more hours than part-time. And I was like, that's literally just fine. Like, that's all I want is part-time. So that will be good. They just needed to hear back from my references. I had put down 4 references, and apparently only one's answered. So. But it's because the way they sent it out was kind of weird. They sent it through a text, and with the new iPhone update, especially mine, if it's like from Shein or like something like that, like an unknown number, it'll just like not even tell me. Like, I'll get the text, but then it'll go to my like spam folder in my phone. So But yeah, I am getting good news all over the place, and let's just hope I really get this job, because I need to be doing something, at least part-time. So I just finished doing school. I'm making a tea right now, a big batch. Don't look at the dirty kitchen. I'm gonna start editing the video from the vlog from yesterday and post it, and then I need to do the dishes. So actually, I forgot to say, I am gonna watch this movie. I saw like the real thing on Facebook yesterday about how like this like girl was trapped in her room until she was 13. I forgot what it's called, but I took a screenshot. So I'm gonna put that on instead of watching the police videos. Okay, I know I said I was gonna edit, but oh my gosh, I am so happy about this. As you guys know, I made the cake for the cake pops for Saturday. And I ordered these molds, and I didn't know it, but it also came with more sticks and little bags. And I'm so glad, because the pumpkin cake mix stuff that I made, I was gonna make 100 in total. I was gonna make pumpkin and vanilla, and then like 50 gluten-free. And I was like, I made 100 pumpkin on accident. So, but I got these molds and these, and then in here, wow, a bag inside of a bag inside of a bag. I better not open this up and there'll be another bag. No way. A bag inside of a bag inside of bags. These are perfect size. They're little, I guess I can open one up for you guys. They're little like bottles to put my coffee syrups in, because I'm gonna sell like a sampler box. Wow, that's, oh, little funnels. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I have tried to find like a million websites, and all of them cost money. I tried to use Square, because when I was running my old business, I used Square for like paying and stuff. I don't know where to put these. And I remembered that when I went to go get my nose pierced, I found this one place, and it was way too expensive, by the way. It was like $200 per nose piercing. Got both of these bad boys for $100. They wanted me to put down $100 deposit for my piercing through Square. So I was like, oh, that's nice. I can make a website through there. I could have, but then I had to pay $100 a year. And I was like, yeah, no thanks. And then I tried to use Wix. Again, that one was more. It was like $250 per year. It's like, yeah, no thanks. So I'm just gonna be advertising through my YouTube, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna edit the video. Bye, vlog. These are getting imported, but that movie was called The Mockingbird Don't Sing. That movie was weird. So now I'm watching an even weirder movie called Coraline. I love this movie. Look at this dog. Okay. Later. Okay, vlog. I am going to get a new fan for my room, and I'm going to get my siblings from school. Also, I was watching back. Weird. Okay, it was connected to my phone, and now it's suddenly not. But anyway, that was awkward. These kids were stopped at the street and to cross the street, and I stopped for them to go, and the mom waited for me to go, so I started going, and then they started going. So if you want me to hit your kids, just say that. But anyway, I edited the video and I tried to post it, but for some reason it's not, like, it just keeps saying try again later. So I don't know. I think it's because I don't have a lot of storage, so I just went and deleted a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna try in a minute. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remember now. I somehow turned an 1.5 hour long video into a 25-minute video. It took me like 3 hours to edit that, and then I had to watch it again. I watched it like 3 times in total. But honestly, for me never doing YouTube and me never editing, I think it's pretty good. So once I get home, I will figure that out and I will get it posted, so my brother will leave me alone. Also, watching back, I was talking about like my recipe or something, and I said something about 3 cups, and then I was talking about how many siblings I had, and I said I had 3 siblings. I don't have 3 siblings. I've never had 3 siblings. I only have 2. So I kind of confuzzled myself there and everyone else. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick them up. I need to make dinner too. I'm only going like 10 over the speed limit. I'm sorry, police, if you're watching this. Yeah. So I will record me making dinner so I can finally post on my TikTok. Yeah. Bye, vlog. Okay, oh my lord, that's bright. Okay, vlog, I just finished editing my dinner video, and I didn't do anything else fun for the day. I made dinner, so. Good night, vlog. See you in the AM.